Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is another educational video and it's finally time to get back on the pole. Today I will teach you how to be more in the flow and how to transition from one trick to the other. And today we are concentrating on the pole dip. The pole dip is this move. Might look easy, but it's not. There are a lot of things that you can do wrong and I want to show you what to avoid and what to do instead. Make sure that you're warmed up so we can go straight into the tutorial. So the basics of this pole trick is pretty simple. Follow along with me. So you stand next to the pole, you take one step with your inside leg, step next to the pole, and now the outside leg draws a circle. You reach to the pole with the other hand, draw a circle, and then you go down with your knees, place both legs next to the pole, and then come back up. So, step, come around, grab the pole, and come up. Common mistakes are that, for example, you don't step close enough to the pole, you step away from the pole, and then it's really hard to do this trick. So make sure that you're always close to the pole with your foot, and then you slide on that platform or on your feet, because you can of course do it barefoot as well. So you slide, twist, feet next to each other, you go down, and then you come back up. And I switched legs. So step, around, down, and then come up and you release the other leg. So what you can do now is you can do 3 steps before you do the dip. So you do inside, outside, inside, and come around. And here you are. And it's just sometimes nice to do a few steps around the pole. If you do those steps around the pole, make sure that they are always close to the pole and that you're not walking away from the pole. Always close to the pole. And also what is really common, another mistake, is that people try to do the pole dip when they did an outside step. So they do an inside step, outside step, and then it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So when you want to do a pole dip, then always remember the leg that is closer to the pole is always the last step. And then the other leg that's further away from the pole can draw a circle and come around. Another common mistake is that the legs are getting tangled up. For example, like this. I did a step too far around the pole, maybe even in front of the other, and then it's super hard to get out of this position gracefully. So when I step with my outside leg, my feet are placed like this. Sometimes they are placed a bit further away from the pole or in front, that's fine, but never overstep. I don't know if that word exists, but now it does. Okay, so I'll show you from this angle. Inside leg, step, come around, and back up again. Another common mistake that you definitely shouldn't do is squatting down too far. It's not gonna look good. For example, if you do this, step all the way down and up. I'm sure there is a way to do it gracefully, but usually it doesn't look as nice. It's just like a little movement. You go down and up and not squat all the way down and come up. So remember, inside step and then the outside leg draws a circle. Sometimes if you don't have enough momentum, it doesn't look as good. So make sure that you build up a little bit of momentum and then you can create a nicer flow, because if you're too slow, it kind of takes it out the flow. Yeah. If you do it too fast, your legs can tangle up. So just experiment a little bit what works best for you. And repetition is key, as usual. I like to do that one, so I'm going to teach you this part. what I do is I take 3 steps. We start with inside, inside, outside, inside, and now a big circle with the outside leg. Get momentum, down, swap the leg in the air. I hope you could see that. I swap it, and now this leg stays straight. I go down a little bit, I bend my right knee, and now I draw another circle with my left leg and step behind my other leg, and then I do a pirouette. I really love that one. So once you get the hang out of it, it's going to be easy. It's just going to flow automatically. So inside, outside, inside, pole dip, step, and pirouette. All right, so what you can do after the pirouette is this one. So inside, outside, inside, pole dip, other leg comes around, step, we do a pirouette, twist, twist, twist until you face the pole, and from here you hold onto the pole with the bottom hand. Your legs should be twisted now. Is that the right word? Not twisted? Crossed. Your legs should be crossed like this, and now you open both legs, slide down, and here we are. That's one of my favorite flows to do, and it's also beginner friendly. And if you struggle with this, don't worry, just repeat it over and over again, and I guarantee you that you will get into it, that you will learn it, that you will memorize it, and the next time you try it, it will be much better. Of course, you can also do it on both sides. You can also lift off your feet while you do the pole dip. Looks like this. I take 3 steps. So there was a moment, maybe a second, where both my feet were in the air, and then I swap. So at first my inside leg is on the ground, I do the pole dip, and now I take off the feet, and then I step with my right leg, and then come around. It looks really nice, even though it's just for a split second. But what you need to do is you need to pull with your inside arm. Make sure it's nice and engaged, and then you will be able to also push into the pole with the other hand and push yourself away from the pole so you can lift both feet up at the same time. There's so many variations, and it's such a basic pole trick, but I think it's super, super important because you can use it to create transitions from one trick to the other. And I hope that you enjoyed this quick tutorial. Please leave me feedback down below if it was easy to follow, if I can improve anything. So yeah, that is always welcome. Make sure you check out my new website. I will be uploading tutorials soon, so make sure you check that out. It's not, you know, the most professional website, but that's just what I did. I'm new to this, so please be kind. And yeah, make sure you check that out, and I see you next Sunday with a new video.